it.
No.
Oh, but Mick Foley.
Well, little chair shots. Foley's trying to talk some
over
sense.
a dozen. Oh, he just poked Mick Foley in the eye.
That's a deal.
What the hell? Jack gets that stinky, sweaty, smelly swan song.
His hands tied.
And yet, he's got him up. Extinction. Event 2. Mick's still having trouble with his eye.
Yeah, Foley got poked in the eye by Vaughn.
Realized everything or nothing in this matchup, and
he tried to go for a...
No.
Oh my gosh! It's over! It's over!
Here is your winner. And will continue his path.
Wow!
The mammoth Donovan Cecil picking up a huge victory.
What a match!
Jack Vaughn lays uncut. He's out. Jack Vaughn is done, and he's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. It's time for another red-hot night of wrestling action. We welcome you into the Hotpoint Davis Arena. AJ McCain, Linda Kay, and the Easton Villain Josh Ashcraft. We are ready. We are set. This is OVW RISE.
Didn't think we had TW3.
TW3 just kind of shows up when he wants to. I wondered what was going on. I was trying to kind of get my senses, but TW3 has a referee in hand. Yeah, he looks super defeated tonight too, guys.
When you blame him?
Cut the music. Look, we've been doing this for 132 days. For 132 days, I've been in this suit. I lost to announcers. I lost to ring announcers. I lost to all the boys in the back. I lost to a referee. So at this point, it's just a formality. So I'm not going to win anyway. So whoever's back there, if you want an easy win, just come on out here and beat me.
Oh, yeah,
come on, T-Dub.
That's kind of sad, actually.
Like, really? Nobody back there wants an easy win. Like, you're literally going to beat me. I haven't beat anybody in 132 days. Literally, all you have to do is come to the ring and just beat me. It's an easy payday. Everybody likes free money. Somebody come on out here and just beat me.
Well, that's true.
I mean, I was saying,
Josh,
we've had some laughs, but
yeah, but TW3's he's one of the best competitors.
Who said that?
OVW.
What did you say? Hey, you. You.
A second here.
Lloyd.
Huh?
That's Lloyd.
Get in this ring.
Our photographer here. No, come on now, T-Dub.
Get in this ring.
No.
You either get in this ring or I'm going to come out there and put you in this ring.
Oh, for goodness sakes here. He's a ringside photographer.
TW3 is looking for anybody.
Get in the ring, Lloyd.
Well,
get in the ring, Lloyd.
Come unhinged here at this point. I think that I glanced over. It looked like that Lloyd was kind of chuckling a little bit because T-Dub just couldn't get a win. Listen to the crowd
Come on, I ain't got all day.
Here. My goodness.
Yeah, just alluded to what I was saying before, but we've had some laughs with the whole thing with T-Dub and the turkey suit, but tonight just a
Come on in, Lloyd. I think you had something to say. I just want to hear what you had to say.
Well,
Well,
going to answer the call?
Very
Come
smart.
on, Lloyd.
He's going to the he's not. No, he's not getting on.
Oh.
Thought he was going to the back here, but.
Come on, Lloyd, hurry up. We ain't got all day.
I know Lloyd would be a brave man, but.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do here.
Here you go, buddy. Come on in.
This is ridiculous.
Lloyd, did I say something funny to you? Am I a comedian? Do I make you laugh, Lloyd? I think I make you laugh. Do I make you laugh? Huh? Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Lloyd, you're on the side of the barrier. And now you're in this ring. Which means you have a license to wrestle here.
No, it doesn't. It means he has a license to take photographs.
Hey, Daniel. I think I finally found somebody I can beat.
Oh, my gosh.
And you know who it is? It's you. So you're going to wrestle me right now. Daniel, do your job. Ring the bell.
This is ridiculous, guys.
You're going to wrestle me.
Lloyd's a photographer.
I mean, he does have to have a license, yes, to be inside the barricade, but for goodness sakes.
You're gonna wrestle me.
Oh, this is
Hey, now, wait a second. Come on now. Well, Lloyd's got pulled something out of his pocket. I don't know what he's gotten here, but
a
it was a
flash?
That was a flash.
TW3.
Wait, what?
What
Oh,
the?
come on.
Are you kidding?
Here is your winner, Photographer Lloyd.
You got it.
Oh, wow.
Well, it looked like he had one of those portable flashes in his back pocket, and he flashed it in the eyes of TW3.
He blinded TW3.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Lloyd with the win, nonetheless.
you want the smoke, and you get the smoke, I guess.
Wallace, I don't understand why you were in Vegas last week. We needed you here. And first off, can we talk about what is he doing here? What is Painter doing with the trifecta? What are we doing?
Dude, guys, what are we so upset about? What are we so mad about? I got a win over Kal Herro. This is big news for the trifecta.
Exactly. We have to be excited. You won against Kal. You did a good job.
I also got a win against a former United States champion, Eric Surge.
It was good.
With some
But it was against Kal Herro. Dude, took down the big dog. Straight down, and it feels so good.
Let's focus on tonight, guys. I got Anthony Toatele, and I don't need any interference.
Oh.
I don't need you guys at ringside. I'm going to go handle my business tonight and start climbing the rankings back for my immediate championship.
Oh, okay.
So you guys stay in the back. I'm going to go handle business.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right, yeah. Doesn't want no help. He can get our help whether he likes it or not.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, LA's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make. So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical spray engineered for a man's lower zones. Designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
And Kal Herro now fired up, rips off.
Kal Herro yelling at Ashton Adonis to get out of the ring.
Look out, though, James.
Turn around, Painter didn't
Look out.
Oh, Erik starts camping.
Oh,
He's just Herro up.
Oh,
It drops him down.
Devastating, and oh my gosh.
Four Pegs Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Feisty Boy, Lawson.
Back here on Rise tonight, everybody. Welcome in. We're glad you're with us. So much action set in store for you tonight. And, of course, we saw at the top of the show what happened last week. I mean, my goodness. Poor Jack Vaughn had to say bye-bye from OVW. Those kind of things happen. I mean, what a hell of a match that was.
And his opponent, from Hendersonville, Tennessee, the Colby Carter.
Look at this hoss, Colby Carter, my goodness.
That's his huge debut here on OVW TV here, and look at Colby up and down the road when he's a tremendous talent, and ready to show us what he's got here on Rise.
Colby Carter looking to have a breakout moment here tonight on Rise against Lawson of the Feisty Boys.
Yeah, of course, we're conspicuously surprised at the absence of the other Feisty boy. Well, I don't know, there's two of them. I don't know.
Mind games, too, I think, right there.
Well, there's at least two of them. We've seen more in the past, but I can tell you this. Lawson, though. This young man, he might be a little bit arrogant, he might be a little bit cocky, but he can back it up in the ring, as can the Code. Colby Carter.
Look out.
Carter snatched him, huge belly-to-belly suplex, takes him over.
Taking Lawson for a ride.
All that oil on Lawson, I don't know how Colby Carter got a hold of him, but man, this goes to show you can shine all you want, but if you can't back it up in the ring, kind of dulls your shine a little bit, doesn't it?
Colby Carter with a huge slam, yeah.
I think this is someone that J.J. Lawson doesn't want to underestimate here, guys.
Oh, but Lawson managed to land on his feet.
Wow, Pele kick out of nowhere.
Yeah, you can't count Lawson out.
One of the quickest young competitors in OVW is Lawson. Innovative offense. Throws his body into Carter and took a little bit too much time showboating. You can't do that against Colby Carter.
Well, I think Lawson was expecting ones, and Colby Carter gave him elbows. Oh, man.
Lawson just gave him a hell of a kick to the spine. Falls over the shot to the jaw. And
Colby looks a little shook up there.
Shook up or annoyed. What a spine buster.
2 count.
Woo.
Colby Carter absolutely put together, and man, showing off the true power that he possesses.
He's a very, very impactful competitor. Everything that he does comes with a lot of explosivity.
Ooh.
Lawson willing to take a little bit of a shortcut there, get the advantage since Carter threw it first in that middle cable.
Yeah, Colby Carter was feeling it, but that stopped him quick.
Lawson again going back to the neck of Carter. He may not be able to match him on the power game, but if he can take the oxygen away from him. Oh, and look at this. Again, Lawson just mugging for the camera.
You can't do that to Colby, though.
This is where he can
to do that.
This is where Lawson can go really wrong here. You can't do those type of things. You got to stay on Colby Carter here. You're not going to get a win that way. Too much time. He's giving him too much time, and he paid for it, Josh.
Caught an elbow right to the top of the head. Lawson swinging a miss. Carter's got him side headlock, and he's just going to try to wrench that head right off of Lawson. Look at the power.
My goodness. Getting that extra leverage with the leg there, just grinding in on it. Off the ropes now.
Oh, sleeper hold applied.
Wow.
Lawson's got it locked in.
Oh.
Carter, though, able to get to the ropes. Tried to slug him off, but Lawson hung on.
The strength there from Lawson.
Well, you could see that Carter's face starting to turn bright red there.
Lawson needs to lace those legs around his waist and try to squeeze the ribs. Carter too powerful, though. Oh, Lawson looked like he tried to snatch on a Kata Hajime. He just gets slung off again by Carter. Carter sends him face first into the canvas. Colby Carter starting to fire off a little bit of offense here against J.J. Lawson.
Beautiful drop kick, beautifully executed. Colby Carter, he can feel it, guys. He's got a win in his grasp here. Can he finish him off here? Sling blade.
He's definitely feeling it. Momentum's his way. This could be his moment here.
OVW faithful getting behind Colby Carter. The Code stalking J.J. Lawson. Double reversal, the Irish whip. Upside down into the turnbuckle.
Oh my goodness, all that power from Colby, man.
Lawson hung on, slung him face first in that middle buckle.
There.
That is really great counter wrestling by J.J. Lawson.
Yeah, very smart there from Lawson.
Both of these men, so much taken out of them so far in this opening contest.
Well, Lawson's in a bad spot out there on the ring apron. Colby Carter now going to the middle rope here. What in the world is he thinking of here?
I think Colby Carter's going to try to show off that power.
Look at him. Whoa!
Brings Lawson up and over.
My goodness!
Colby Carter, though, hanging on. Pulls Lawson up into a fireman's carry. Face first goes Lawson.
Could be it here. Well, it is. Wow.
Here is your winner, Colby Carter.
How impressive is Colby Carter making his OVW RISE debut here tonight? We've got more to come. Don't go anywhere.
Starts drooping like this, all it needs is a little water and a bit of patience.
Well, if your business wants attention, OVW delivers. Commercials, signage, they'll notice you, just like this. Advertising with OVW guarantees your business is impossible to miss. Trust me, people will see it.
For advertising and sponsorship opportunities, email us at...
Many students struggle because no one ever taught them how to learn. Our education system has focused on what to learn, not how to learn and succeed. One proven system has helped thousands to boost their confidence, raise their grades, and improve their lives. WIN. An Amazon #1 new release teaches a simple system for unstoppable success. Whether you're a student, parent, teacher, or a professional, WIN gives you the tools to learn anything. WIN, the gift of...
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling through the Metro College program. You would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
The Four Peg Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Kal Herro now fired up, rips off.
Kal Herro yelling at Ashton Adonis to get out of the ring.
Look out, though, James.
Turn around, Painter to look out. Oh, Erik Surge can't believe he's just Herro up.
And
drops him down.
Devastating, and oh my gosh.
Four Peg Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
The following content is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the trifecta. He is the end-all, be-all, astonishing Ashton Adonis.
Back here on Rise, and we saw a little while ago Ashton Adonis asking Jake Lawless, you know, why is Jake Painter even a member of the trifecta? You didn't consult with me on bringing this guy in. You know, I don't want his help. He's always trying to interject himself, and we saw he just said, you guys stay in the back. I'm going to do this by myself tonight.
And his opponent from Salt Lake City, Utah, he is the flowing Samoan Anthony Toatele.
Fight as always, but to your point, AJ, regarding Ashton, let's see how well he does in this match. I mean, without having his trifecta brothers at ringside, very confident in Ashton, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah, but Ashton Adonis is the kind of guy that is able to stand on his own.
Well, no, I was getting to that.
And somebody else is able to stand on their own.
Yeah.
Anthony Toatele, since he split away from that weird almost control that Dustin Jackson seemed to have over him. Toatele and Adonis, both young men that have a lot to prove, not only to the OVW faithful, but to the world. That they can stand, they can hang, they can do it on their own. They don't need any help.
Well, you see Toatele there telling Ashton Adonis, yeah, it's me and you, it's one-on-one. Adonis saying, yeah, I told him to stay in the back. Let's do this thing. Nice go behind, right out of the gate.
Anthony Toatele finding himself in a matchup with a very pinpoint accurate striker in Anthony Toatele.
This is going to be a good one, guys. Both of these gentlemen are pure athletes. They can go in that squared circle. You're going to see a nice back-and-forth match here.
Adonis managed to put the brakes on there for a split second. Shrugs off Toatele, charges back through. Oh, tried to go for that end-all knee-all quick.
Oh, man, caught a big forearm, too.
And Toatele, again, pinpoint accuracy.
I mean, both men, so much athleticism, so much speed, so much pinpoint accuracy in everything they do. Woo!
Toatele charges through with huge clotheslines again and again in the corner.
Boom!
Goodness, we talk about that pinpoint accuracy right there.
I mean, I call this man the Samoan sniper for a reason. Toatele, though, got a little bit too overconfident. Tried to put the big man Adonis up, and Adonis is making him pay for it. Sliding knee right to the head.
Adonis is so pinpoint accurate with those knees, guys. I mean, that's the big thing. You got to keep an eye out, like you said earlier, Josh, for that end-all knee-all, because if he connects with that, it could be all she wrote for Toatele here.
Oh.
Shoulders to the midsection now from Ashton Adonis. Adonis, he's got those long legs. He's able to get a lot of power behind that. Trying to drive all the air out of the diaphragm of Toatele. Toatele keeps grabbing his mouth. He might have got a tooth knocked loose.
That's very possible. Toatele's suffering the effects now. Adonis has him right where he wants him here. Out of that turnbuckle. Boom! Hard into the other side.
Ashton Adonis lining up another shot. Toatele dropped toe hold, sends him face first in that middle buckle.
Yeah, he just crumbled right into the corner there.
Ashton looks like he smashed the bridge of his nose, but watch Toatele.
Oh, if he didn't get smashed before.
Huge drive-by.
The power, Toatele, the look out of cover here. One. Just
Barely a 2 count. And Toatele took that half a moment on the apron there. If he had capitalized, he may have been able to get to Adonis' shoulders down to the canvas for a 3 count, AJ.
Toatele's so powerful in those lower extremities. Those legs are lightning fast. And just because he's got that mixed martial arts background, he's so powerful with those kicks. You talk about major damage every time they connect. Look out here. Oh, man.
Dropped right across the knee, and both of these men writhing in agony on the canvas.
Uranagi into a backbreaker there. That's shades of his cohort and partner in crime, Jake Painter, who likes to work on that low back, who apparently Ashton is not very fond of as of late.
Oh, Adonis trying to snapmare Toatele out of the corner. Toatele hanging on to that top rope. Superman punch missed.
Oh, there we go. Ashton strong here, and to my point earlier, he's doing it really well tonight without his brothers out there at ringside.
Hold on. 2 count. Toatele gets that shoulder up.
And to your point too, AJ, back and forth. We're seeing this here right now here on Rise.
We knew this was going to be a competitive match if both of these men had the opportunity. Great counter for counter. Look out, Josh.
Looks like he's getting ready to pull that knee pad down. He's looking for that end all, knee all. If he's able to nail it, it is all but over.
Toatele very slow to try to get back to his feet here, but Adonis.
He was ready to deliver. Oh, delivering a different way, though. He wanted that knee, but... Oh.
Man, again, hard into that turnbuckle goes Toatele.
He might set him up again, guys.
It's possible.
He wants to deliver that end-all, knee-all.
Well,
it'll be over.
He wants to put that nail in the coffin of Anthony Toatele. Trying to get him hooked right now for a fisherman suplex. Toatele fights it off.
Oh,
man. Drills him with a right hand. Huge scoop and a slam from Toatele.
We talk enough about the strikes from Anthony Toatele, but that was a great example right there.
The flowing Samoan crashing into him over and over again like waves breaking on a beach.
And somehow, some way, Adonis able to kick out at 2. You know, you got to keep an eye on Toatele. If he connects with that spear, if he connects with that Superman punch, that Samoan drop, all devastating maneuvers. Any one of those can put a man down for a 3 count here. You got to know somewhere in the back of his...
But Ashton Adonis is not just any man.
It's very true.
Because you can be good, you can be great, but you will never be the end-all, be-all. And Ashton Adonis...
Oh, man.
Thought he had him down there.
Well, listen, former media champion. Can't take that away from him.
Not at all. Ashton Adonis, one of the young men in OVW to keep your eye on. Same with Anthony Toatele.
Former tag champions too. Gotta mention that as well.
Absolutely. So many great competitors here in OVW. Everybody trying to make their mark, climb the ladder, and get to the top of the mountain. That's what it's all about. Look out here, though. Ashton Adonis sizing him up here.
Toatele is absolutely rocked in that corner. Adonis charges in. I don't know who got the worst of that one. Both men managed to uncork a right hand. Toatele bounced off the top turnbuckle.
Vicious.
Adonis again, shoulder into the midsection, just trying to drive all the air out of the body of Anthony Toatele.
Every one of these moves, Josh, Linda, it's just they're designed to wear Toatele down even further. Out of nowhere, that explosive energy from Toatele.
It sounded like somebody swinging a baseball bat.
It sure did. Man.
Connects right on the button, and now Adonis is rocked.
Adonis reversed the Irish whip, clothesline, and crumples Anthony Toatele.
You don't see that often.
You do not. Adonis flinging Toatele out to the ramp here.
Yeah, out here in front of us. Oh my God, really? Now he told both of them to stay in the back. What the hell, guys?
Look at the look on Ashton's face. Yeah, we know.
Ashton told him to stay in the back, and they've come out anyway. He said, I don't want your help. I don't need your help.
Referee Daniel Spencer trying to keep the other 2 members of the trifecta away from Anthony Toatele.
Look out here. Oh, my my gosh! And a big right hand from Toatele.
And Toatele just beelines towards Lawless and Painter. Toatele fears no man, and he is showing that here tonight.
Well, he has truly got to have his head on a swivel now, as now you've got two other idiots out here to keep an eye on, and 2 count. Man, that right hand
They're
from
within
Toatele
earshot. I wouldn't call them idiots, AJ.
Well, I'm just saying.
Lawless has a chair.
Well, you're probably right, but
you're
still.
sitting on the end, too, AJ.
Well, they're so frustrating. You know, a great match happening in the ring, and they got to come out here and put their nose where it doesn't belong. Ashton doesn't want them out here.
Yeah.
He told them to stay in the back, and here they are.
Toatele, again, like you were saying, having to have his head on a swivel. Adonis, though, sheer force just drops him neck first across the top rope.
You talk about Ashton trying to just stop the breathing of Toatele. That did it more right there. But right now, Ashton, you know what?
Ashton John with Jake Painter telling him
Yeah.
That's
Well,
more of a
he's
hindrance
not
than
happy.
having them out here.
He's not happy that they're out here.
I mean, he said.
You ignore, well, they ignore his wishes. I mean, you know, it's like I'd be frustrated too.
I mean, I heard what Adonis said in the ring when he saw him. I can't repeat it on TV.
Yeah, don't do that.
But we were all thinking the same thing.
I'd like to be able to come back next week.
Adonis trying to pry the head off of Toatele.
Again, is it more of a help or more of a hindrance having both Jake Painter and Jake Lawless here for Ashton?
In my opinion, you know, it looks like it's a bit of a hindrance because you've got Ashton focused on them on the outside more than, you know, what he really can now on Toatele.
Yeah.
He keeps telling them to go to the back. They're not leaving.
Yeah, great percentage of his focus is left there, but hold on.
Arrogant cover there by Ashton Adonis.
You can definitely feel the air get sucked out of the room when these two guys when the two Jakes came out here to ringside, for sure.
Adonis with a knee to the spine.
Powerful
A
knee.
handful of hair and another one.
Well, I think Adonis wanted to truly see who the better man was in this match, you know, and do this thing one-on-one.
Yeah.
And I mean, to play devil's advocate here, neither of the Jakes have gotten involved in this matchup other than being, you know, a pain in the ass at ringside.
Well, true. Well, and they're also a distraction as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no need for them to be out here. They were asked to stay in the back. They should respect his wishes, you know.
Still holding his own really well right now, though.
Anthony Toatele trying to fight out, but not able to. And here's the thing, man. All right, I've spent enough time running around with groups, and I can say that, yeah, it's always nice to have a little bit of support at ringside with you, okay?
Sure, yeah.
It gives you a little bit more of the mental edge. It's something that you have to expect when you're facing somebody like this, like the trifecta. However, I don't think Ashton Adonis wants either Painter or Lawless out here with him in this matchup. He said as much, and you have to wonder if that's throwing him off his game.
Yeah, well, he told him.
I think it is.
He told him he did. He said, you guys, you know, I want you to stay in the back.
Oh!
My
Release
goodness!
German suplex.
Tossed him clear across the ring.
But no, Josh, I think it is. Like we said before, a lot of his focus has shifted from this match, this one-on-one match against Anthony Toatele by having both the Jakes at ringside. You can see him looking at them.
Ashton Adonis slow to get back to his feet, as is Anthony Toatele. These men have just been going to war with one another in this matchup.
It has been absolutely back and forth. OVW Rise, we are glad you are with us tonight. Off the ropes goes Toatele. Boom, and a big clothesline.
Toatele starting to get that burst of adrenaline. I mean, this has been back and forth the entire matchup. Every time either man gets a clear advantage, momentum shifts, Linda.
That's right. It's almost like a human tennis match.
Look out! Samoan drop! This could be it. Can he get the cover here? 1, 2. Oh man.
Woo.
I told you earlier that Samoan drop, the Superman punch, that spear, any of those can take a man out. All you need is that 3 count to get to the pay window. So close, Adonis was in jeopardy.
Anthony Toatele looking to put this one away.
Took the words out of my mouth, Josh.
Look at this. Toatele trying to go for a choke. Oh,
man.
Top of his head right to that middle, or that top buckle, and that's a solid steel ring under thin padding.
Yeah, that'll
jar the neck.
That was brutal. That was right on the square on the top of the head. And Adonis now looks like he's trying to get Toatele up, but Toatele trying to fight out of it.
Toatele managed to shift his weight. Adonis catches the foot.
Oh!
Rising knee right under the jaw.
Oh! This could be it.
2 count.
Oh!
Somehow, some way, Toatele able to kick out yet again in this thing. The crowd chanting that was 3. Unfortunately, referee Daniel Spencer keeping an eye on the action said, nope, that's only 2.
Oh, Ashton Adonis, though, pulling that knee pad down.
The 2 Jakes there, Jake Pater and Lawless, cheering him on.
Yeah, they're showing
Well,
their support.
Well, he just signaled. You see that trifecta signal there.
Oh, all right.
This could be it, Josh, if he connects.
Oh!
Super big punch out of Toatele.
What in the world? Cover! Oh my gosh! Could it? Man.
2 9/10.
Oh. Just that little bit of a delay. That hand signal, that trifecta signal, taking that little moment in time. But if you notice, the 2 Jakes did not interfere.
But despite that it would have been an inadvertent distraction, and they could have caused him the match.
Elbow to the jaw. European uppercut. Anthony Toatele is just teeing off on Ashton Adonis right now.
Oh, hold on.
Well, now both men, Adonis now perched on that top rope, Toatele on the second rope here, trying to fight out.
Dangerous
territory. This is very dangerous here. I don't know if it's smart to throw a couple of headbutts, especially at Toatele, but it got the job done.
You don't headbutt a Samoan.
No, ever. It's not very smart.
Boot to the mouth from Adonis. Adonis perched on that middle rope.
My word.
This is almost like an end-all knee-all off the ropes, but smartly Toatele rolling out of the ring.
I don't know if that was just smart or just gut instinct to save himself at this point.
I mean, either way, he has a 10 count to get back into that ring, but wait a minute.
Look at
what are they doing?
The Sharks are starting to circle here.
They see an opportunity, but this is not what Ashton wanted.
Referee Daniel Spencer is right there, though, keeping an eye on things. It wouldn't be very smart to interfere, and they're going to get their teammate disqualified here.
Anthony Toatele managed to get back into the ring, and normally you'd say roll back into the ring to safety, but it's in a dangerous spot no matter what.
Wait a second.
And Painter?
Oh, look out here. Wait a second. Well, he's begging them off here. He's saying, no, get out, I got this.
That's what he wanted from the start, though.
Yeah. Look out! Whoa! Oh, spear connects out of nowhere. This could be it. Oh my gosh!
Here is your winner, Anthony Toatele.
Just like I said a little while ago, that moment of distraction. That moment where he's trying to tell his teammates, his partners in crime, no, get out of the ring. That cost him here. That cost him that match. Toatele sees that opportunity and gets the win.
What a huge victory for Anthony Toatele here on Rise.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you see Star Rider, DeNiro. A big match coming up, the main event, as they face the Superior Family. That's coming up a little bit later tonight.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, LA's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine,
this recipe isn't so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical spray engineered for a man's lower zones, designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
The Four Peg Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Kal Herro now fired up, rips off.
Kal Herro yelling at Ashton Adonis to get out of the ring.
Look out, though, James.
Turn around, Painter didn't
Look out.
Oh, Erik starts camping. He's just Herro up. Drops him down.
Devastating, and oh my gosh.
Four Peg Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's OVW RISE is brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass, family owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. Glass repair for auto, residential, and commercial. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com and get your free estimate today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got so much to talk about because coming up, we are 10 weeks away from our big 1400th episode. It's a milestone event. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have a huge celebration that night. In 10 weeks, the countdown's on.
That's right, and the countdown is absolutely on to Tuesday night, April the 14th. OVW presents Double Cross, a very special television taping that will air on the 16th, Thursday night the 16th. So, if you want to see what happens, you need to be in Hotpoint Davis Arena and find out before your friends do.
You can get tickets at obwrestling.com. Coming up later tonight, we are going to have the official contract signing for that big heavyweight title match. Dustin Jackson, Steven Steele. That happens a little bit later tonight, Linda.
That's right, that Double Cross already in the books. It's the women's title match between Leela, Feist, and our champion, Shaloncé Royale.
It's going to be a huge night. You don't want to miss that one. Double Cross coming up Tuesday, April 14th. Let's pitch it over to ring announcer Erik Cornish for our next match. Erik?
Thank you, AJ. The next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Z-Force. She is the goddess of the Mayan River, Dayami.
Dayami representing Z-Force, looking to take the fight to a former OVW Women's Champion and someone who's looking to get that gold back at Double Cross.
And her opponent Direct from Los Angeles, California, she is the divine drama, Leela Feist.
Oh, I know Leela Feist could dance. I didn't know Feisty Boy Lawson could too.
Well, you see Lawson there suffering the effects of that opening matchup tonight on Rise. Because let's be honest, I don't count what happened with T-Dub, an opening match for the show. I mean, T-Dub has just been on such a cold streak lately.
Well, I think T-Dub would not like to count that opening match tonight because he lost to Lloyd, our ringside photographer here. But nevertheless,
well, and somebody that doesn't want to lose here tonight is Leela Feist. She wants to go into double cross, momentum on her side.
Absolutely.
The bell sounds. We are off and running. Dayami, of course, part of the Z-Force.
Z-Force? I thought you said the Force. I thought you were doing like an accent thing. I didn't know if you were trying something new this week.
That's my French accent, yeah. Z-Force.
Oui, oui.
Okay. Well, Leela Feist.
I did that before I came out.
Trying to use the Force to get out of that hold, and instead grabs a handful of hair of Dayami. Dayami over Feist. Feist keeps trying to get away. Dayami's just so quick. She's
really is,
right
yeah.
behind you. She's always right there.
I can imagine what a win over a former women's champion can do for Dayami as far as getting her up the
huge.
ladder.
Feist, though, head scissors takes Dayami over.
Feisty with the quickness, too. Which is feisty, you know.
Yeah, I'd see where you're going with that. Dayami picks and chooses her spots. You know, she's so elusive in that ring, but as is Leela Feist, former women's champion, getting out of the way. Innovative offense there out of Dayami, kicks her away, uses the momentum to get herself up on that second rope, and what she got planned here.
Well, that's a precarious situation. Oh, man!
Again, innovative offense.
Never seen that.
Spun out of an electric chair and just dropped her face first.
That rocked Leela Feist. Right now, Dayami, there it is.
Pair of knees right to the mouth. She's got the divine drama laid out in the center of the ring. Could have gone for a pin there, but looking to inflict a little more punishment to Leela Feist.
Oh, she catches it. Yeah, she countered.
Oh, and Feist pulls her throat first to that top cable and now just choking Dayami with the ropes.
Well, she better be careful here, guys. She might get disqualified here. She's right in front of the referee with that.
You guys, there's a vicious side to Leela Feist, and we just saw it there, and she almost got the win.
Leela Feist in firm control of Dayami now. Charges through,
man.
Shotgun dropkick to the mouth. Feist is getting fired up here.
That's right. Ooh.
Looks like a spinning neck breaker out of a suplex position.
Dayami kicked out.
Thought she had her there.
I did too.
Leela Feist has put several away with that, but right now, Dayami, she's not giving up.
Leela Feist gets a head of steam. Charged in with a back elbow.
Well, Leela's just kind of picking her apart right now, or trying to anyway. Dayami able to fight out, but here's where Dayami excels. She's on that top rope. She loves to fly. Fly cross body. Leela, oh man.
Well, shades of her running buddy, Super Z.
Don't know how she kicked out of that one, but she did.
Ooh.
Leela Feist taking Dayami back down to the canvas. Referee Stephen Kyle. Perfect positioning, only a 2 count there. Feist charges in, Thez press, and just raining down right hands into the head of Dayami.
Saw a little bit of frustration on Leela Feist's face. Let's say that fast 3 times.
I don't want to. Leela Feist dragging Dayami back up to her feet. Sends her head first in that top turnbuckle. And Feist creates that separation to get momentum, but it's going to backfire.
Dayami was ready for that. Oh, delivering some powerful strikes of her own. Those elbows.
Oh, man,
those
double
hands.
chop. Yeah, man.
Snapmare's Dayami out of the corner.
Not meant to be a technical wrestling move, but they
Oh,
sure
look
are
at go for that
effective.
submission yet again.
We've seen that before, guys. We've seen that on several occasions.
Dayami smartly shifts her weight back to force the break there. She had Leela Feist's shoulders down for at least a half a second.
Oh.
Step up Enziguri out of Dayami.
Oh, man.
Fisherman suplex.
Pin attempt.
Excuse me, Northern Lights.
Very nice, Dayami. You saw she had those. She got that arch really high, and she had those shoulders off the mat. So very smart on Dayami's part. Gets caught though. Back elbows now from Dayami, and a knee to the midsection.
Huge overhand chop. Feist charges in into a face buster.
Into the splits.
Oh, she gets her.
Here is your winner, Leela Feist.
Talk about another back and forth contest. We saw that right there, but Leela Feist, our former women's champion, with the win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have so much more to go here tonight on OVW RISE. Now there you see earlier today the Evans family, the Superior family, I should say, arriving here in the Hotpoint Davis Arena. They are going to be in action later tonight, taking on Star Rider and DeNiro. That match is coming up in a bit.
Starts drooping like this, all it needs is a little water and a bit of patience.
Well, if your business wants attention, OVW delivers. Commercials, signage, they'll notice you, just like this. Advertising with OVW guarantees your business is impossible to miss. Trust me, people will see it.
For advertising and sponsorship opportunities, email us at...
Many students struggle because no one ever taught them how to learn. Our education system has focused on what to learn, not how to learn and succeed. One proven system has helped thousands to boost their confidence, raise their grades, and improve their lives. WIN. An Amazon #1 new release teaches a simple system for unstoppable success. Whether you're a student, parent, teacher, or a professional, WIN gives you the tools to learn anything. WIN, the gift of...
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling through the Metro College program. You would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of the star of the show, Star Rider, and the OVW Media Champion, DeNiro.
Back on Rise. Oh, look out!
Whoa.
This thing got off. My goodness.
The Superior family from the jump, literally.
Wow. Couldn't even get the introductions underway here, but good night. Well, Tony Evans is the OVW United States champion, now just raining down right hands, and of course, embarrassed last week by Star Rider, who has an opportunity to go after that United States Championship coming up at Double
Star
Cross.
Rider beat the brakes off him last week.
You want to try to embarrass me last week? You want to see what happens when people try to embarrass me, you little pissant?
Oh, wow.
You'll be out here hiding behind that stupid mask like the coward you are. And I'm going to be standing over you every time my foot, your face.
Oh!
Evans stomping away at the jaw. Star Rider.
Well, guys,
this is protection from that stomp.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a tag team match. Finally, we're getting things kind of back in some order here. Referee Charlene McKenzie trying to get one in, one out. Tony Evans obviously super upset about what went down last week, where Star Rider just beat the brakes off of him.
Star Rider out of the way, again taking the fight to the OVW United States Heavyweight Champion.
Hasn't even got his ring attire off yet here, guys. Well, I mean, facts are facts. Tony Evans came out here last week. He didn't want to wait until Double Cross. He challenged Star Rider to a non-sanctioned match, and it didn't go how he expected. So obviously, he's a little, wasn't even a match, actually. It was just a,
no, Star Rider just kicked his ass from pillar to post.
He did.
He's got some physicality, and I did say it was perhaps a preview of Double Cross, but it looks like we're getting another preview right now.
Well, I know that Tony Evans was humiliated last week, and obviously he's not happy about it, but hey, you know, when you call somebody out and you get your rear end handed to you, that's what happens, dude. Here comes Jay DeNiro now.
Ask and you shall receive.
Jay DeNiro, absolutely no love lost for Tony Evans or any of the crew that he runs around with.
Yeah.
Drew Hernandez took his place as the enforcer in the Superior family. And his own son.
Right, I was going to say, speaking
disowning him to follow after Tony Evans.
Well,
he's despicable.
You can't really see Tommy Boy down there. He's obviously standing behind and in the corner of Drew Hernandez and Tony Evans, looking like something out of The Hobbit.
Say, speaking of the crew they roll with, you've got Tommy Boy there at ringside, obviously a numbers game. No surprise there when it comes to the Superior family.
Well, Jay DeNiro has shown a lot of restraint. I got to tell you, if he was my kid, I'd bend him over and whip his rear end because he deserves that butt whipping for sure. Star Rider now, boom! Big drop kick to the back of Tony Evans.
Sends Evans to that middle buckle, and I cannot wait for the U.S. Championship match that these two are going to have. Star Rider, I truly think, has what it takes to beat Tony Evans one-on-one.
I do
but
too.
Anytime Tony Evans is in the ring, it is never a one-on-one situation.
No. Oh, snap suplex. Star Rider in control now. It is absolutely going to be one hell of a night come Double Cross special TV taping Tuesday, April 14th. That'll air on Thursday, April the 16th. You want to make sure you can join us that Tuesday if you can be here live.
Oh,
tickets,
Evans!
My God, tickets at ovwrestling.com. And now Evans jaw-jacking with the referee here.
Well, a handful of masks ripping Star Rider down to the canvas and quickly tagging out to his hired gun, the Mayan Mauler, Drew Hernandez.
Talk about power.
Yeah, look at the size difference there, Linda. Good night.
Star Rider wants to tag out in the worst way here to Jay DeNiro.
I will say, though, as far as mind games, Star Rider excels in that department.
No, Star Rider does excel in the mind game department, but Drew Hernandez, man, he excels in the I'm going to beat you down and break you apart department.
That is true. Whoa! That's right.
Blatant
Don't call
choke.
Iron Mauler for nothing, Josh.
Well, a blatant choke in front of the referee. And now Tony Evans now continues the beatdown of Star Rider on the outside here.
That punch to the head was more insult than injury there.
Yeah.
So much commotion in this match so far.
Star Rider now off the ropes. Mayan Mauler, oh, look at that. Look, a nice counter. Insecure from Star Rider, very nicely executed.
Star now trying to chop the legs out from under Hernandez.
Very smart, Josh.
Take his base away, take his power away.
100%. Great tags in and out quickly with Star Rider and DeNiro. Now double team here. Sends Hernandez off the ropes. Leg boot.
Wait a second, look at this.
Oh!
DeNiro and Star are working like a well-oiled machine. At 2 count only, says referee Charlene McKenzie.
That's highly impressive. Oh, and then there's the power there from DeNiro.
Quick tags back and forth. Hernandez in trouble here.
Well, and that's what you have to do in these situations.
OVW RISE on the air, already in progress. Jay DeNiro, Star Rider, taking on the Superior Family. DeNiro in control, and Hernandez in trouble here.
It's also not the corner he wants to be in. Ooh.
Drew Hernandez got rocked by DeNiro. Star Rider, step up. Stomp to the chest. Follows it up. Beautiful senton.
Star Rider telling Tony Evans that's what he could potentially see at double crossed.
Tony Evans has got to be taking notes here tonight. He knows this isn't going to be an easy fight, and he better come ready because I think Star Rider might have his number come double crossed.
Jay DeNiro lining up Drew Hernandez in that corner for a huge splash. DeNiro might be a big man, but Hernandez might have been just too much for him there. Look at this.
Tommy Boy in the ring, come on.
Well, the referee doesn't see it. Star Rider trying to get to his tag team partner here. And the Superior Family doing what they do best, unfortunately, and that's triple team one individual.
Yes, the damage has been done to Jay DeNiro.
How admirable.
Oh, and look at that. Tony Evans just talking trash to Jay DeNiro. Pie-facing Star Rider. Star Rider's not having any of it.
Well, I mean, obviously, Tony Evans knows what he's doing here. I mean, he baited him in. He took the bait. Now he's getting distracted here.
Now DeNiro. The ropes to his throats, and Tommy Boy right in front of DeNiro, obviously laying in some damage, too. Man, we got to get him away from ringside. Can we do that, please?
And let's not, listen, I mean, Jay DeNiro and Tony Evans obviously have a history. DeNiro used to be at one time his muscle. You would think that DeNiro knows Tony Evans inside and out. He knows what he's capable of.
Drew Hernandez teeing off on Jay DeNiro.
Well, AJ, even if he knows what Tony Evans is capable of, if he's being manhandled and outnumbered, there's not much he can do.
Well, that's true. He's got to get to that corner of the tag.
Hang on, though.
Those chops just having no effect now. DeNiro.
And DeNiro ripped down by Tony Evans on the apron.
Pin attempt here. 2 count. I tell you, that Tommy Boy, Tommy Boy just has a punchable face, I swear.
I would say a face only a mother could love, but I don't know if that's even true.
DeNiro hard into that turnbuckle. Tony Evans, man, big forearm right to the side of the jaw.
Drew Hernandez now with his foot on DeNiro's throat. Come on.
Jay DeNiro's in a bad way. Oh, and look at this. Evans walking around like I didn't do anything wrong.
What a moron. Crowd rallying behind Jay DeNiro here. Tony Evans face first into the turnbuckle. This could be the turning point here. DeNiro trying to get to that corner, and he couldn't do it. He got cut off.
Star Rider wants back in. He wants it bad, you guys.
He is incensed.
I cannot wait for these two men to face off on April 14th. They are going to tear each other limb from limb. Star Rider's going to do anything he can to behead the snake that is Tony Evans and take that OVW US Championship.
Tony Evans better be very, very careful and tread very lightly because he doesn't want to underestimate Star Rider. Star Rider's a very decorated champion here in OVW. Star Rider feels like it's his time. He's got the momentum behind him. Look out, Hernandez trying to get the big man off his feet, but he couldn't get it done.
Hernandez is powerful as all hell, but I don't know if he can do it. DeNiro, both men.
Both men
My
down.
gosh, and a double clothesline. What a hell of a match.
I say so much already taken out both of the big men in this match, and right now it's a matter of who can get up first. Who can finish this one?
Star Rider trying to rally the crowd here. The crowd chanting, Jay, Jay, Jay. Can he get to the corner? Can he make the tag? Can he get Star Rider? And he does!
Here we go!
Star Rider taking the fight to both Hernandez and Evans, wiping them both out.
Oh, sling blade. Another one. Star Rider, a house of fire tonight.
Machine gun-like offense out of Star Rider.
Look out, Tony. Oh, my gosh. Misses every bit of that.
Man, he had so much behind
Major
that.
crash and burn.
Yeah. If he would have connected there, it would have been all over. And now Evans with a big forearm.
Oh, a handful of the mask of Star Rider as well. And Drew Hernandez tying up Star Rider in the ropes.
Oh, he gets
Star,
the boot
though,
up.
fighting away.
Evans up and over the top to the outside here. Star Rider, oh, look out.
Oh, Tony Evans and Hernandez out of the way, but
oh my gosh!
Pair of knees right to the chest of Tony Evans.
Tommy boy almost got a punch to the face too. My goodness.
Look at Star Rider eyeing Tommy boy. I wish he would have punched him in the throat, but Star Rider's focused back on Tony Evans here.
This is a chance right now. Star Rider, obviously he wants his hands on Tony Evans before a double cross. Could this be another preview, guys?
Hernandez with a shot to the back of the skull.
Out of nowhere.
Oh.
This crowd has been firmly behind the team of Star Rider and DeNiro. DeNiro back in, lights up Hernandez now, who rolls to the outside. DeNiro!
DeNiro over the top rope!
Oh my God! Did I just see that?
What just happened? But look out! Tommy Boy in the ring! Tommy Boy and Star Rider! The referee checking on DeNiro, but Tommy Boy interjecting himself in the match now. Star Rider sends Tommy Boy flying! But look out! Evans has Star Rider up!
Star manages to push Evans away.
Connects!
Shotgun drop kick!
Hold on, Star's going to the top!
Can he connect with the Star Killer?
He does it!
Oh my
He
God!
stuck him!
Oh my God, can he pin him? Oh my gosh!
Here are your winners, DeNiro and Star Rider!
Can we possibly have a new champion? A new United States champion come double cross? After tonight, it damn sure looks like it. DeNiro and Star Rider win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, earlier today you saw Kal Herro making his way into the Hotpoint Davis Arena. He's got a big match tonight with Erik. That's coming up a little bit later on. Stick around.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, LA's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical spray engineered for a man's lower zones, designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
The Four Peg Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Hey, Kal Herro now fired up, rips off.
Kal Herro yelling at Ashton Adonis to get out of the ring.
Look out, though, James.
Turn around, Painter to
look out.
Oh, Erik Surge can't believe he's just Herro up.
Oh,
and drops him down.
Devastating, and oh my gosh.
Four Peg Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, he is the Naptown Nightmare, Juwan Thomas.
Juwan Thomas hoping to bring the nightmare to OVW RISE. Guys, we've seen him on Overdrive, but he's making his debut on RISE tonight.
Juwan Thomas set to go one-on-one here tonight. I don't, do you guys, I don't have who his opponent's going to be here.
No, it's blank.
Not sure exactly what's...
no.
Oh, no. Well, okay, well, I guess we do have an opponent.
And his opponent, being accompanied by the World Heavyweight Radio Champion, Shannon the Dude, he is the immovable Mount Kadeem.
Well, my word.
Juwan Thomas is a big dude, but Mount Kadeem.
He's even bigger, guys.
Of course, Shannon, go ahead, Josh. Also here. He's still a radio champion. Come on.
Well, listen,
you know what? When was the last time he defended that World Heavyweight Radio Championship?
First of all, the Radio Championship is not a sanctioned title here at OVW.
Doesn't matter, so I defend it.
He bought it at a sporting goods store. Let's not get that twisted.
I'll fight him for it. When I say fight him, I mean I'm just going to mace him and pin him.
Well, the bigger picture right now is the fact that Mount Kadeem is set to go one-on-one with Juwan Thomas, who is no small individual, as you said, Josh, but
no.
I think he might have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew here tonight. Good Lord.
Juwan Thomas not used to being able to look someone directly in the eyes in the ring, usually towering over him, but he's having to look up at Mount Kadeem.
My goodness.
The thing is, Mount Kadeem is not just a monster in the ring. He was a monster on the field. He's a former San Francisco 49er.
That's right.
He is fast, he is explosive, and he is dangerous.
And terrifyingly strong.
Now, when Kadeem gets his hands on you, he is going to impose his will, and you're seeing that right here against Juwan Thomas.
Oh.
My gosh.
That combination.
This is an absolute mauling. I mean, I think the only other person I can think of here in OVW.
Oh my God.
The only other person I can think of that is anywhere near the size.
Look at the look on Juwan Thomas' face, though. He's never experienced that before.
I think disbelief and shock.
I think he's reevaluating his entire life right now. I was going to say the only person that I could think of that's the size of Mount Kadeem would be Kid Colossus, who even compares. I mean, my gosh.
Well, the last time we saw Kid Colossus, Kadeem and Colossus went crashing through a table.
That's right, Josh. And, of course, Kid Colossus had to be helped to the back by like 5 or 6 different people. Look out here, though, Kadeem.
Just when Juwan was getting some offense in.
Hand around the throat. Juwan able to drop out of it, though.
Oh, Kadeem just blows right through him.
Good.
No. The ring shifted.
Kadeem just plowed through a clothesline like it was tissue paper, came back and took the head off of Juwan Thomas with that discus clothesline. And one foot on the Naptown Nightmare.
We've seen it time and again.
Here is your winner, Mount Kadeem.
I think Juwan Thomas walked into his own nightmare here tonight.
I do believe that.
That was way too easy.
And of course.
That was way too easy. Consider that just a little reminder for all of you who the biggest is. But somebody else that I think needs a little reminder is you, Kid Colossus. You remember what happened just a couple of weeks ago? Kadeem put you straight through a table, huh? You think you're big enough to step up to Kadeem? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, ain't no way. Let me tell you this. Kid, that's the problem. All you are when you step in the ring with Kadeem is a kid. You're stepping in the ring with a grown-ass man right here. 7'5", 350 pounds. A man who will make you contemplate ever getting into this business to begin with. So listen, kid, anytime, any place you want a match, bring that superhero nerd entourage along with you, because he's gonna prove to you, just like he showed all these people, just like he showed this chump right here, who the biggest really is.
Kid Colossus. Just the bomb Mount Kadeem was looking for. Now go ahead and put that cheeseburger down to that Happy Meal and listen to me, because I know you like deals. Hold these hands, buy one, get one free. Come get one.
Some words there for Mount Kadeem.
My music ain't done.
Oh.
Well, he needs to get off of the guy he's beating, for God's sakes. Let him go.
Cal, look, hey, last week, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to hit you. It's that whole trifecta thing. It was wrong place, wrong time. You know I would never do that to you. So we're cool, right? Cal, we're cool, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to get in the mindset. We've got a match against each other. I'm warming up. I don't know if you saw that.
But are we cool, though? If we're cool, shake my hand.
Erik, we'll figure this out there, okay?
Okay.
Starts drooping like this, all it needs is a little water and a bit of patience.
Well, if your business wants attention, OVW delivers. Commercials, signage, they'll notice you, just like this. Advertising with OVW guarantees your business is impossible to miss. Trust me, people will see it.
For advertising and sponsorship opportunities, email us at...
Many students struggle because no one ever taught them how to learn. Our education system has focused on what to learn, not how to learn and succeed. One proven system has helped thousands to boost their confidence, raise their grades, and improve their lives. Win. An Amazon #1 new release teaches a simple system for unstoppable success. Whether you're a student, parent, teacher, or a professional, WIN gives you the tools to learn anything. WIN, the gift of...
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling through the Metro College program. You would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
The following contest is a non-title match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Superior family and accompanied by Tommy Boy, lovely Miss Larkan.
Back here on OVW RISE, lovely Miss Larkan, and not a very good mood it looks like here tonight. Tommy Boy back out here again.
Why?
I don't know. Good Lord.
And her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by PJ Jones, Esquire. She is the OVW Women's Champion, Shaloncé Royale.
Wait a second. What is PJ covering her? I don't know what.
She's covering her face with her hand, too.
I don't know why. What's going on here?
They don't need to see me.
Well,
hold on. Where's the usual glam, the usual shine?
Is that why he was trying to cover her? She's covering her face up.
I mean, her singing is still great, but what happened?
Well,
is her stuff still missing? Is that?
Well,
remember she had her gear bag stolen before.
I know that she had her gear stolen, yes. And it looks like, well, she's not wearing any makeup is what it looks like, so. Well, nevertheless, Shaloncé, the OVW Women's Champion, in action here tonight against lovely Miss Larkan. Yeah, guys, she's, yeah, you're right, Linda. She's looks like she's not wearing any makeup. Still beautiful.
Absolutely, so ready for a fight.
But usually she always comes out here all glammed up and looking
smiling,
like a...
just a different side of Shaloncé.
Yeah. I've never seen her cower like that or hide behind PJ before, so...
She loves the spotlight, so this is very odd to see. But you know what? If she doesn't have her stuff, again, if her stuff is still missing, what can you do?
You know, it's a psychological thing. You know, you're not fully prepared. Like, there's a pre-match ritual that every competitor goes through. And once that gets thrown off a little bit, it can really throw you off for the entire matchup.
Well, it can indeed. And, of course, we saw not too long ago, Leela, Feist, and the Feisty Boys stole Shaloncé's ring gear and her crown, of all things. Oh, man, head first, and Larkan into that middle turnbuckle.
To your point, Josh, if you don't have everything you usually come to ringside with, your crown, your makeup,
what is PJ
sequence?
Idiot. I don't even know what he's got in his hand there. Just look.
Wait, what?
Well, you know, he always is chasing ambulances. PJ Jones, obviously her attorney here, as Shaloncé now in control of the leg of lovely Miss Larkan.
You know what, though? I'm just so happy that Shaloncé's still willing to sing tonight. You would wonder, would that affect her singing? Would her singing be a little flat tonight? She sounded great still.
Well,
just stomp after stomp from the OVW Women's Champion. And
matter of opinion. Larkan holding on to that neck. Shaloncé just working her over here.
Kick to the spine. Shaloncé picking and choosing her shots here. You know, she may have been thrown off, but she doesn't have her gear. She doesn't have makeup. She doesn't have whatever it is she doesn't have. She is still your OVW Women's Champion.
Great point.
She backs down from no one.
Well, you got to hand it to Shaloncé coming out here, you know, as they say, without a face on tonight. But, man, she is just brutalizing lovely Miss Larkan right now. Oh! Showing exactly why she is the OVW Women's Champion. In for the cover here.
You know, Larkan wants her hands on that title, too. And again, a win over our champion, non-title tonight, but still, what that can do for Larkan.
That'd be a huge win for Larkan.
Well, you know, at one point, Larkan had a great opportunity. She had that key of opportunity. And, of course, she
how'd that go for her?
Well, she tried to cash it in, and it didn't work out in her favor. You would have to think Larkan would love to be the OVW Women's Champion.
That's right. I'm sure that's still in the back of her mind. And right now, getting a win over Shaloncé would do wonders.
Larkan's got her arm up in there. She's able to keep that grip of Shaloncé from locking together.
Well, there you see Tommy Boy. And, of course, P.J. Jones in the far back side of the ring there at the bottom left of your screen. You just saw him running around here. He is Shaloncé's official attorney. What's Larkan going for? Well, that slipper, that pig slipper that she always is toting around with her.
She got a house shoe.
Oh. Yeah, call it a slipper, call it a house shoe. It's the same thing. Can you consider a fluffy pig house shoe an object? Or I don't know.
For an object?
Or international object? I don't know.
Does it count as a chunkla?
Oh, man. Nevertheless, Larkan drops Shaloncé right down, and I don't know how many outfits Larkan has on, but she's got a tie and looks like 4 different outfits on tonight.
Well,
but
PJ is over here arguing that is absolutely a foreign object.
Wait a minute.
Hang on. What the hell is
Feisty Boy
Lawson out here? What is he doing out here?
Spicy or feisty?
Feisty, definitely.
He grabs a hold of PJ, pulls PJ down off the apron.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Leela Feist now in the ring.
What is she? Wait a second. What is she?
Got a makeup case?
She has their makeup. I knew it.
That's got to be Shaloncé's makeup that explains now why. And, man!
Ow.
Right across the face.
Dropping the makeup case in the ring and
dropping Shaloncé.
And the Feisty Boy.
Oh, no way.
No way. Tommy Boy interjecting himself as the referee is distracted here. 2 count. And
are you kidding me?
What?
Here is your winner, lovely Miss Larkan.
How did that slow cooker full of psycho, lovely Miss Larkan, just pick up a win over the OVW Women's Champion? What universe is this?
I don't know, but nevertheless, she just pinned the OVW Women's Champion. You got to think that moves her right up the ladder. Now she's trying to take the title. It was non-title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you see Erik Surge. He's got a big match coming up later tonight. Him and Kal Herro will go one-on-one. That's coming up here on Rise. We'll be back right after this.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
This is catastrophic. My bumper will never be the same.
Relax, I'm calling James Buster. Brother, I settle claims with more power than a pile driver. This is a minor fender bender. No need for a main event meltdown in the parking lot. I'll body slam the deductible, elbow drop the liability, and tag team your peace of mind. Because when James Buster adjusts, everyone gets covered. Call James Buster Claims Adjuster. I'll wrestle the claim so you don't have to.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Being a cowboy, I
I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful career at a very young age, and life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I got hurt. I wanted to be better as a person, and I really dug into mental health. I start my day with 20-minute workouts. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Horses are so therapeutic. They know what you're feeling. When you're nervous, they're nervous. You won't say it back, but we're pals. I take a lot of responsibility in taking care of my kids, my family, and being there for them. You're gonna have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into OVW RISE, brought to you in part tonight by American Mobile Glass, family-owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. Glass repair for auto, residential, and commercial. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com and get your free estimate today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Los Angeles, California, the Bomb, Erik Surge.
Well, it is go time, ladies and gentlemen. We saw last week Erik Surge interjected himself into that match between Kal Herro and Jake Painter, inadvertently connected. He was trying to, but he inadvertently connected with Kal and took Kal out, cost Kal that match.
Inadvertently cost the match.
Yeah,
that's right.
Man.
And his opponent from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, Kal Herro.
Tensions boiled between both Kal and Erik Surge from that inadvertent hit, and again, costing Kal the match inadvertently. That's the word of the night.
Yeah, inadvertent or not, though, Kal Herro not one to let disrespect stand. He has to answer it, and that's what he's doing here tonight. If nothing else, Kal Herro's the kind of guy where, okay, you know what? Disrespect me a little bit, we get in the ring, we settle things in the ring, we shake hands, walk away like men.
Well, yeah, I mean, Surge trying to, ask Kal, we just saw a little earlier, saying, hey, are we good? Are we good? And, Kal's like, you know what? I mean, I think that Surge should be expecting a couple of receipts here tonight, after that, inadvertent or not. But, these two should really be focusing on regaining their championships, but the trifecta has gotten involved and stirred up a hornet's nest between these two guys, and now they seem to be at opposite sides of the ring against one another tonight. And let's see if we're going to get a handshake here tonight. I mean, obviously, Kal's still pretty heated about last week.
Well, I mean, I would be too. When Erik Surge come out there hitting me with a detonator, he ain't even supposed to be in my matchup. Yeah, I'd be a little bit ticked off as well.
Well, right now we have both recent former champions pinned up against one another, trying to get their way back into the title picture once again.
Well, absolutely. I mean, and listen, at the end of the day, it cost Kal money. That loss last week cost Kal a payday. It cost him a rung in that ladder, so to speak. Kal's on his way trying to climb back to the top of the mountain, and that defeat, kind of knocks him back down.
Oh.
Erik Surge is going to use his power advantage here against Kal Herro. Kal's going to have to try to use his speed.
Absolutely.
All right, both of these men are competitive. They know what it's like to be a champion. They know what it feels like to be a winner. Neither one of them want to walk out of here with a loss on their record or any momentum taken away from them than already has been by, frankly, the trifecta.
Yeah. And that is the key here.
They're the root cause of all of this. That's why we're having the match that we're having here tonight.
Took the words right out of my mouth. The trifecta is really as behind all of this dissension and all of this tension. Everything is very volatile right now. Everybody is trying to jockey for position and climb their way to the top.
Right.
And it's bad enough the trifecta can't seem to get along and on the same page. Then now they're putting, they're putting their mess on everybody else now. And I guess misery truly loves company.
Yeah, and they definitely delivered their mess onto both Kal and Serge. As a matter of fact, I mean, we have this face-off right now.
Well, you see Kal, a couple of words there for Serge. I mean, this is going to be a great matchup, guys. We are damn sure in for a barn burner here, and look out.
Oh.
Kal taking a little bit too much time with the wind-up there. Erik Serge.
Man.
There's that power we spoke of.
That explosivity that only comes from someone the size of Erik Serge.
I mean, look at the difference between these two men. Serge definitely has the size and weight advantage over Kal Herro.
And Kal looks great. Not to take anything away from Kal, but, I mean, Kal's in phenomenal shape.
That's right. I mean, can Kal Connor in this match, though? And I feel that, we spoke about the strength of Serge, but what about the speed of Kal? We said that earlier.
Look here, though. You saw a little push back and forth, and now Serge with the hands around the neck of Kal.
Tried to chop. Kal wound up catching the top turnbuckle instead, and that's the thing. Erik Serge understands, hey, look, last week was an accident. He's gone into this matchup trying, for lack of a better term, trying not to hurt Kal.
Yeah.
Trying not to hit him full force, but Kal Herro wants the fight brought directly to him, and Serge, Serge ain't holding back anymore. He just tried to take Kal's head off with a detonator right there.
Well, that's definitely what Kal's got to look out for in this one. Of course, the hero's journey, if Kal connects with that, Serge, these two know each other very well. They know there's a lot riding in this one for sure.
And that's what I was talking about. Erik Serge, he's taking the limiter off.
That's right. Every match for either gentleman is so important, you guys. Again, they want to climb up that ladder to get to a respective title shot once again.
Kal Herro with shots to the head of Erik Serge, charges in, step up knee. Oh, Kal Herro looking to go for it again, but Serge just out of the corner and mauls him down to the canvas.
Like running into a brick wall there.
Erik Serge just threw his entire body like a weapon at Kal Herro.
That definitely slowed down the speed that we normally see from Kal.
Well, yeah.
But you know who else has good speed?
Oh, my.
Serge,
Serge hollering, you want to fight with an uppercut, Linda.
That's right. Serge, oh, goodness.
Good night.
That size does have some speed, too, but again, that's something that Kal can use to his advantage once he gets back on both feet.
Oh, the OVW faithful.
Well, yeah, they're saying one more time. They're pretty split here tonight. You hear chants for Kal, you hear chants for Serge. You got to think they're a little bit torn. Good Lord. And another look at Kal's.
They might be torn, but they want to see a fight, and they are getting it here.
As you can see the redness, those blood vessels starting to burst on the chest of Kal Herro here with every one of those chops.
Erik Serge has hands like catcher's mitts.
Yeah, they're like big frying pans. And now left hand connects, uppercut.
I think the only thing that kept Kal Herro on his feet in that corner was the rope. Kal, though, out of harm's way. Trying to catch a breather, and Serge clutching his arm.
Look out, baseball slide, and Kal takes it right to Serge to the outside.
And Kal, again, back to that arm, that shoulder of Erik Serge. That's smart strategy from Kal Herro.
Yeah, if Serge connects with that finisher, he's
that
probably
detonator.
That detonator. Kal's obviously trying to ensure that doesn't happen. Look at the chest of Kal Herro.
You see the fingerprints of Erik Serge.
Man.
Kal always does his homework. He always studies tape. He knows that targeting Erik Serge's arm can help limit the back elbow, that vicious detonator, to connect with Kal tonight.
Herro rolls him back in here. Serge staggered a little bit, holding on to that right arm. Nursing it a little bit now. Kal now working over the left.
Kal Herro trying to smartly take both of the arms of Erik Serge out of the equation here tonight in this matchup. Kal charges in, boots him right in the ear.
My goodness.
Erik Serge is rocked. Kal take advantage.
Cal tries to go for the cover, but it's going to take way more than that to keep Erik Surge down.
You could see him starting to shake those hands, Josh. Linda, he's trying to get that feeling back into those extremities there. But Cal, pinpoint accuracy, working over those arms, that right arm. You see Surge grabbing a hold of that one.
Cal with another knee.
Yeah, right there at the top of that shoulder too, man. That'll send just the numbness and the tingling all the way down that arm.
I can sense that right there.
He's not just trying to work over the hand or the elbow. It's that entire arm he's trying to take out from him for sure.
And that's smart of Cal, though.
It is.
Erik Surge fires back with a right hand. Surge trying to fight his way up off the canvas. Able to get his feet underneath him. That's the thing about Surge. He's so dangerous. You try to take both of his arms away from him, but if you don't take his legs as well.
Oh, look at that.
Cal rolling over and trying to get an armbar. Surge able to get his hands together into a grip.
And again, Cal wisely working on that elbow.
Yeah, if there wasn't a game plan before, we know that there is now. And he is indeed, and you see Surge with those hands locked. He knows what he's in store for. And Cal's got it.
Cal's got it, but Cal's got to be able to get both of his feet down on the canvas, pop his hips, and arch his back. If he's able to do that, that leverage on the arm can separate the shoulder. It can hyperextend the elbow.
To the already damaged arm of Erik Surge.
Right now, though,
end it.
The way Cal's got it applied, Cal's forcing all of his body weight down into the joint of Surge. And Erik Surge is trying to get back out of this, guys.
Oh, man, he's already getting onto his feet. How?
Kal Herro, Erik Surge, one-on-one here on OVW Rise. Capacity crowd here tonight. Look out, Cal comes in.
Oh. Erik Surge, too, knowing if that damage is done to Cal's knee, that takes away Cal's weapon for the match.
Another baseball slide. Oh, power slam.
Cal with a U-turn, but walked into Surge and
oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Kal Herro normally throws that U-turn, comes back at you with a loaded elbow. Surge had it scouted and put Herro into the mat.
Well, with the damage that's been done to that right arm of Surge, I'm surprised he was able to get Kal Herro up and over for that power slam, but he got it done somehow. But you just see that right arm just kind of dangling there.
Yeah, but Surge still looks like he's going to try to throw a detonator. No, lean back elbow and kidneys first to that top rope, but Herro's got that armbar applied again.
Right back to the arm goes Kal Herro.
Cheering more for right now.
Well, you are hearing some Surge chants out there.
Kal Herro trying to shift that. There it is. He's got his feet planted. He's arching that back.
Just like you said, Josh.
But Surge, even injured, still too powerful.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you saw, as you said, Cal pop those hips, and Surge immediately gets up on his knees, trying to get to a vertical base.
Erik Surge knew how much danger he was in that moment.
He knew he didn't have an opportunity. He had to get up.
You know, at some point, Erik Surge would have to tap out or lose that elbow. Oh, man.
A roll up here. 2 count.
Oh, Surge ducks under. Cal tried to go for that. It's a German.
My word.
Nowhere.
That could be the opportunity that Surge needs here.
But how much was taken out of Surge? How much did he have left in him with that injured arm that Kal Herro's been targeting this entire matchup?
A desperation move for sure here, Linda. You see both men are down, but Erik Surge had to do something. He had to throw caution to the wind, and he did indeed get Kal Herro off of him. A little bit of a breather now for Erik Surge.
Yeah, but still so much damage has been done. Both men slow to get up. Erik Surge favoring that elbow. Still using it to deliver strikes there onto Cal.
Erik Surge fighting through the pain, trying to get the victory over Kal Herro here.
Spinebuster, Surge in control, and a cover here too. Man!
Surge thought he had him beat there.
Wow. Where does Kal Herro find it? Man!
Surge thought he had him.
Erik Surge has to wonder what's it going to take. Am I going to be able to keep Kal Herro down for a 3 count. And that speaks to the heart and character of how difficult it is when you face off against Kal Herro.
Look at Surge, though, firing himself up, punching himself in the face, trying to rally back into this thing, sizing Kal Herro up here.
Looking for...
Oh! What?
Kal caught him with a cutter!
What? Out of nowhere! He's got it! Oh, no! Another 2 count, so close!
Kal Herro, desperation, cutter, not enough to keep down the inaugural OVW United States champion, Erik Surge.
What a match.
Pulling everything out of his arsenal, that almost did it.
Kal holding on to the small of the back now. Surge rolling over to his stomach, trying to crawl himself back up here, but oh no!
We know what's coming.
It could be the hero's journey here. Kal sizes him up, and look at the power of Surge, guys.
Surge too strong. Surge powers him over.
Whoa.
2 count!
Oh,
man!
2 and 9 tenths as referee Daniel Spencer.
What a fight tonight, AJ.
What is it gonna take? These 2 men have beat the hell out of each other. Surge, obviously with a look of frustration on his face now. He's got to be thinking to himself, what is it gonna take for me to hold this young man's shoulders down for the 3 count and get the victory in this one?
Erik Surge tried to send Kal Herro up. Kal counters.
2 count. So very close. Super kick connects.
Woo!
Fanny pack knee in for the cover. Kal could have him here. 2 count.
But Surge, beautiful ring awareness.
Whoa!
Gets his foot onto the ropes.
Wow. And Kal even had that leg hooked. And
he had it hooked deep.
Still had the wherewithal and the power in that leg to get that foot, that toe on the rope.
Wow.
Man, what a match.
I thought it was over. It's amazing.
Kal Herro, Erik Surge, absolutely just bringing the fight, and the OVW faithful, you hear them, they're cheering for Kal, they're cheering for Surge, they're in between a rock and a hard place.
Very torn here tonight. And look out now.
Straps are coming down.
Yeah, straps coming down here. Kal Herro.
Business.
He is looking to end this thing here. Surge struggling to get back to his feet here.
Was Kal trying to go for a detonator of his own?
Are you kidding me?
Detonator!
Surge got it! Oh my God! Cover! 2 count! Oh my gosh!
Here is your winner, Erik Surge.
What an incredible match! But my gosh!
That quick! It shows that quick things can end. Erik Surge with a huge victory here over Kal Herro.
A hell of
Blink and you'll miss that finish.
Hell of a back and forth contest here tonight, but as you said, indeed, blink and you will miss it. The detonator connects square on. 2 losses in a row now for the young Kal Herro. Erik Surge, Kal Herro, what a match. Something tells me that this thing is not over here.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Surge offering a hand to Kal Herro.
Just like that, that detonator connected out of nowhere. And there it is. We get a sportsmanlike handshake. And Kal Herro raising the hand of Surge. We got more to come. Stick around.
starts drooping like this, all it needs is a little water and a bit of patience.
Well, if your business wants attention, OVW delivers. Commercials, signage, they'll notice you, just like this. Advertising with OVW guarantees your business is impossible to miss. Trust me, people will see it.
For advertising and sponsorship opportunities, email us at...
Many students struggle because no one ever taught them how to learn. Our education system has focused on what to learn, not how to learn and succeed. One proven system has helped thousands to boost their confidence, raise their grades, and improve their lives. Win. An Amazon #1 new release teaches a simple system for unstoppable success. Whether you're a student, parent, teacher, or a professional, Win gives you the tools to learn anything. Win, the gift of...
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling through the Metro College program. You would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Baby doll, you need to start taking me seriously.
In fact, I'm gonna beat you down so bad at Double Crossed that your dad's gonna remember that he's a big fat loser too.
Oh. You're a bad guy. That you're so tough. You're so mean. I see right through you, baby.
Let me tell you something, Steve.
Oh. And I will be your huckleberry at Double Cross. I'll give you a kiss tonight because at Double Cross you can kiss that title goodbye.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the OVW Heavyweight Championship contract signing. Introducing the #1 contender, Seductive Steven Steele.
Back here on OVW RISE, and coming up Tuesday, special TV taping, April 14th, Double Cross, which will air on Thursday, April 16th. It is time for our official contract signing for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Steven Steele, the challenger, taking on Dustin Jackson, the reigning champion. Guys, this is going to be a good one. So many matches for
Steele's already signing.
Yeah, he's signed, Steele delivered.
He's signed, Steele delivered.
You ain't got nothing to say, baby doll. Nice.
Mr. 169.
Baby dolls, I know we can do this all night long. However, baby doll, Dustin Jackson always signed the contract. Go ahead and get your boo-ha downhill unless you're not a man.
I'm not sure what a boo-ha is, but I think it's his rear end, probably.
Dustin, I know you're scared right now because you don't want to come out here. That's fine. Dustin, I need to tell you how important this is to me. Ever since I was able to walk, I breathed, I walked, I dreamed of being a professional wrestler. For 21 years, just like all of you, I showed up to Hotpoint Davis Arena every single week. Dustin Jackson, if you think I'm gonna pass on this opportunity, not only to kick your booty.
Well,
comes the champ.
OVW Heavyweight Champion Dustin Jackson, obviously not running too scared. But boy, he sure did get humiliated last week, didn't he?
Look, call it what it is. Steven Steele has absolutely had Dustin Jackson's number, and Dustin Jackson's had no answer for it. Dustin Jackson is going into this matchup at a distinct disadvantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the greatest OVW heavyweight champion of all time, Dustin Jackson.
Check Snokes. No, he's wrong on that one.
Sign the contract, baby doll.
Steven, last week, you and I, we had a conversation. And you thought it'd be a good idea to end that conversation and hit me in the hammer, grab me by the head, and give me a kiss. All to embarrass me. All to make me look bad. But you know what, Steven? I actually understand why you did it. You don't think that I take you seriously. And that couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. I'd be a fool not to admit that you're one of the best wrestlers here in OVW. That in this ring, you're not one to be taken lightly. You see, Steven, I know what you're thinking. I get what's going on in your head. In your head, you think that you should be the OVW heavyweight champion. In your head, you think that you deserve to be the OVW heavyweight champion. And with all the talent that you have, Steven, there's still one thing that's holding you back. And it's the fact that you still care about what all these stupid people think. You see, me on the other hand, the second I quit caring about what all them think, my career skyrocketed to the top. I became the greatest OVW heavyweight champion of all time. Guys like John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, CM Punk, and whoever the hell else you want to name don't even hold a candle to my talent. And Steven, now you honestly, you find yourself in a dangerous position. And you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And at Double Cross, Steven, I'm gonna hurt you. I mean, didn't you break your hip? Didn't that sideline you for months? Wouldn't it be a shame if that hip broke again? Wouldn't it be a shame if you ended up in a hospital? Wouldn't it be a shame if your career ended?
Baby doll, you're not the first wrestler to try. April 14th, Tuesday, baby. If you want to be my Huckleberry, you can give it your best shot, but if you want to, we don't have to wait. We can do it right now.
Wait a second here. Steven. I don't think you understood me, so let me speak to you in a way that you can understand me. At Double Quad, baby doll,
come on.
I'm gonna kick your ass, and I'm gonna still be the OVW heavyweight champion. Hey, but look, that was kind of mean. And since I'm gonna be the OVW heavyweight champion forever, and you're never gonna actually get to hold this as a champion, I'll let you hold it for tonight.
Oh! Dustin!
Oh! Dustin Jackson with a low blow in the cutter.
Well, I mean, he got humiliated last week, and obviously Dustin isn't going to take it lightly, and he needs to sign the contract.
Steven, at Double Crossed, you can kiss your title hopes goodbye. But tonight, you can kiss my ass.
Whoa!
Wait, come on!
What is
hey, wait a second, wait a minute!
Dustin, come on here! Wait a second, oh! What?
Oh! What?
Dustin Jackson absolutely crossing a line to humiliate his challenger.
You've got how disgusting!
Oh my my God, that was
Dustin Jackson making a mockery.
All he had to do was come out here and sign the contract.
Come on, Dustin.
Absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, the match is signed, and it will happen at Double Cross. We're out of time.